What's up, y'all? I know I haven't been making videos like I supposed to, but we gonna do something now. And please forgive me because so much stuff been going on with me that I just been trying to battle with on my own. But anyway, I've been urged to come back and make more videos, so that's what I'm gonna do. Y'all, so I'm listening to this mess that's been going on with Dirk and NBA Youngboy. I want to say I've been conflicted lately on my stance about Dirk. Even though I know in my spirit something's not right about the young man, it's been some things that in my mind I've been confused about. And I think that's why when I pull cards on him, it's always confusing cards. Like, it's hard and it's hurtful because I think Von's spirit always want to side on the fact that he felt like Dirk will always ride for him, or that Dirk was in a position that he could not change the outcome of what was going to happen to Von. It's a lot of like factors that go into Dirk and Von's relationship and situation. I want to say that I don't think Von ever planned on being a rapper. That was not, something that he planned on doing. And I also want to say that I think that it came natural to him to tell stories because it was so real for Von. Now that's what I feel for Von. Sometimes I get nervous when I come and talk to y'all. Why, I don't know. Because it's been over almost 2 years that I've been making these videos. And I should feel more comfortable talking to y'all because of the people who has followed me know that I only did this because of his spirit and what it was led for me, to do. But, he always told me that the channel was going to be more than just about him. He wanted it to be about awareness, things that I wanted to do, and that to be sure of myself. Which I know he does not like people who are not sure of themselves. So anyway, let's get back to this. So I'm listening to the songs, right? Listen to the song that Dirk made, I think 2 days ago. And in the song, he dissed YB and he dissed his baby's mother. Alright, that might be well and fine. I'm hearing that. But the cadence of the song reminds me a lot of who. It sounds like the way that somebody else would rap. It sounds like the way, to me, the way Von would rap. The ad-libs. We don't respond to shit with Von. And then the chorus, how whoever's coming in with the ad-libs. It sounds like a Von song to me. Remember when I told y'all it was a reason why the album was held up? It was a reason, why his music hadn't came out. Something not sitting right with me with this song. I don't know, did Von have a song on his track and they changed it? I'm not sure. But a lot of that sounds like Von's style and his cadence. Now, NBA Youngboy is a whole different story in itself because he's been battling his own demons. He's been battling with the industry. One day he this way, one day he not that way. that whole situation with him, now he talking about Vine, he dissing, you know. My thing is, what I want to know, is this truly them going at each other? Was this all set up, a play for them both to get paid? Because the industry is deep. Oh, it goes deep. You know, they can make you feel on the surface one way, but underneath all the layers, it's a whole other play being made. In my mind, I'm thinking all this shit is suspect. I really am. YB as being in Utah, he not looking the same. Something about that whole situation with YB had already threw me off. Now because I'm down with Von, his spirit has never told me to be a hater or whatever. I was still gonna try to be, you know, like I was receptive to tell you the truth. I told y'all before, I listened to young boy music, and that was not even my era. So when I found out about King Von, I knew he was a real one, but I'm like, these kids, I'm about to get into that. But Von has never made me feel like I couldn't be, like, listening to other people's music. He would, like, let you make a decision on your own. The only thing I wasn't going to do was when all this first happened, somebody asked me to do a video on Duck. And I'm like, hell no. Nah. I'm not about to be trying to pull on Duck's energy when Von's energy was so heavy on me and get mixed up in that mess. I ain't gonna be having two people fighting in my head. Hell no. Nah. But later on, Von had told me he was making amends and cool with Duck, and they both had seen that it wasn't worth what they had been through, and people didn't want them to make peace, that they were trying to make peace. I got that later on after, you know, his spirit connected to me. But yeah, this thing with YB and Dirk, I don't, you know, I really don't even know how to feel about it, because in one instance, y'all, I'm going to say that I feel like Dirk would be happy if Von was alive. That he would intensely know that somebody would have his back. Even though I know their relationship before Von died wasn't what it was. Like, they had fell out. But I think that he thought in his mind they could come back around. So with Von gone, really, it's not a good thing for Dirk. Now, in reality, I feel like it was some things that had got put in motion, and Von didn't agree with those things. And those things, I'm feeling something now, Lord. Those things was beyond Dirk's control, and they were industry-wise, and there was nothing really Dirk could do. If Von didn't agree to do certain stuff, certain people was going to make sure he would comply, or they was going to set it up where he was going to make the money anyway. So on one hand, my mind tells me I can't believe that Dirk will have something to do with Von passing. That's the way I was, a couple years ago. Then, on another hand, I feel like he knew and was cool with it. No, he wasn't cool with it, but couldn't stop it. I'm just conflicted on the involvement of Dirk. I don't think that he straight up sacrificed Von. I think that he wished Von would have played their game. But in knowing Von, he knew that they would not play their game. Excuse me. So he, in essence, he did put him in a position where he knew he couldn't win. It's just crazy. I don't know. But what I want to ask today, Von, are you still with us? Are you still here with us? Is it okay if we pull cards to see if this YB and Dirk beef is industry or is it real? Are you still, is your energy still with us on this channel? Is it okay for me to use your day to put on this situation? Because there's a lot going on. And I know, for some reason, I believe that he switched up the words and that was your song. Y'all see me shuffle them cards. And I always tell y'all that Von represents Archangel Michael. So he telling me it's okay. Oh my God. Second card, he heartbroken. I told y'all, conflicted. Healer of the ages, but he's going up in spirituality. And fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. I think that means that he's going to be able to speak his message. Please believe me. Y'all seen me shuffle these cards. So we already know that this represents Von. Told y'all I'm conflicted about Dirk. So he's heartbroken. He's conflicted about Dirk. Healer of the ages, when you pass, it doesn't necessarily that you go to your highest self. You're still working from the things that happen in your life. So Von is still working in the spiritual realm on elevating himself. All right, Von, we're going to do this reading. I know it's industry. I'm so conflicted about Dirk. But I think being heartbroken, he's telling us he could have did something to stop it. So Healer of the Ages is a powerful being, brings the force of ancient wisdom and profound healing. The light of divine consciousness pours from his hands and heart, flowing to you with love, powerful healing, and intentions. This amazing entity is with you now. That means Von is with us now. Bringing resolution to physical, mental, emotional ills, helping you unblock stuck energy and revitalizing your life force. You may have felt a strong presence recently, or you may just be opening to the wonderful sensations now. You can call upon the emissary of miraculous transformation. Whenever you need vitality, balance, renewal, know that at the deepest level, an important healing is taking place. Wow, that's a powerful card. So we know Archangel Michael represents Vaughn. Talking about dirt, so we know he's heartbroken. And the fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel, I believe it makes you speak your truth. So let's see what that means. And y'all be thinking I'm fake. I'm not fake. By no way. There's no way that I asked for this. Self-expression and speaking your truth. Gabriel holds the trumpet in one hand and a beautiful orb of blue light in the other. He is sending powerful energy to your throat center, acknowledging your power to communicate and your readiness to do so. This angel opens you up to truthful expression, both with yourself and others. You may have trouble with expressing emotions and ideals in the past, but Gabriel is here to tell you that your soul longs to take a leap now. Be aware that true communication includes how to speak to yourself, so never deny your profound integral value. Speak up for yourself. You know what? That is crazy because that's another reason why I wasn't making videos, because I'm like, I want to be able to connect to y'all and like talk to y'all like y'all know me. I talk to my people every day like about different stuff like it's nothing. I even mention to people who I don't know on the streets about spirits I connect to. But somehow, some way, when I be on here, I get nervous sometimes. And that's crazy. But we know that Vaughn is with us. Y'all see me shuffle those cards. There's no trick. If you've been on here following me, I always tell y'all this card represents Vaughn for me because of the way this man is built up. He's a protector. He protects everybody up underneath him. All right. Now, you see, he heartbroken. We just talking about dirt. So what I want to do is use Vaughn's deck to ask. Well, I already think in my mind it's a show. But we're going to ask, is this back and forth between NBA Youngboy and Dirk for the industry? Is it a show or is it real, Vaughn? Is it real? Is it a show? By the white light of God, the angels that protect us and surround us, our ancestors are mean as well. The questions that we ask the deck give us the highest answers for our highest good. Let Davon Bennett's opinion reflect the cards. Protect our minds with the fiery wall protection and a gold shield deflection. Thank you, Vaughn, for showing that you're still here with us. For those that don't believe, it don't matter. So the question that we ask in the cards. This is Vaughn's deck, y'all. I love this deck for Vaughn. Is the beef between NBA Youngboy and Dirk real or is it industry? Vaughn, let us know what your boy up to. Y'all, I swear to God, this heard bullshit. What is your boy up to, Vaughn? What is Youngboy and we know. We don't fuck with Youngboy no more. What is Dirk and NBA Youngboy's beef really about? Is it fact or fiction? Is it industry or is it real? Let's see. Well, we know King Von in the house. Thank you, Von. So, Von, is Dirk and NBA Youngboy putting on a show, or is it really beef? Because they done brought in other people now. I think they brought in Fredo Bang. Fredo Brain done brought in Boosie. Dirk included, I can't think of old boy name, but they all suspect the industry anyway. Dirk brought in, I can't think of his name, Gucci, which we all been suspect about Gucci. I've been suspect about Boosie for a minute, but I used to like Boosie, but they just turned, after so many years in the industry, I think they start to owe people stuff and they gotta do different stuff, I wanna say different shit that they wouldn't normally do. Von, is it for show or is it real beef? Some of these cards I always get for Von. So I got them 5 of fire and they fighting a dragon. I think that means that whoever the head of the industry is, they done lit the fire up underneath them and they're telling them they gotta do what they gotta do. So they both trying to get to the head of whatever they, you know what I'm saying? It's like they both serving a master and that master's pulling the strings. Then I got 8 of earth. It's a man in a room. It look like he conjuring up something or putting something in a pot. We're gonna find out what that is. Then we got birds in the cage. So they trying to not, somebody got them doing something to fight to get to the point where they don't have to. I think whoever these people is that control their strings got them both. They both trying to take down. They doing whatever they got to do to take down this dragon. I'm not sure. I think this is like somebody planting some seeds against them. And they don't want to end up to be the bird in the cage. I got 5 of air. It don't matter what they do, they gonna get attacked. Somebody getting taken down. And that's what they're trying to prevent. Cause you see them birds attacking that man? Yeah. We got 2 of fire. It's the lion at the palace. In the end, I don't care what happens between Dirk and NBA Youngboy and all the bullshit. I'm telling y'all, Vine is going to get his justice. Used to always pull this card. It's like that ring. He was crucified in that star. So let's see what these cards mean. You know, it's crazy. This whole thing is crazy. The whole situation is crazy. But yeah, I think somebody is pulling their strings, making them go at each other to prove who is going to win. You know what I'm saying? Who going to be the winner? So 5 of fire, upright. Use the same weapons as your opponent. See what I'm saying? Or more powerful ones. Your cleverness and astuteness, fire itself, should be a part of strategy. Deliver an accurate blow and have efficient defense. The struggle will be hard and tiresome. The beast will try to corrupt you. Do not allow yourself to be tempted, otherwise it will catch you. Fight fairly and victory will be yours. Ain't nobody fighting fair in this fight. And I definitely think that music that Dirk is using got a lot of Vine influence in it. I swear I do. So we're going to go to the man in the room. Like, what is he doing in there? So that's the 8 of earth. Eight of earth. A man creating, manufacturing, and preparing his own utensils and pots in which to store his food and drink. The picture also shows how the earth only provides shelter to humanity, but also that its seeds will give fruits and raw materials to build, create, shape, and invent our means of support. Without the earth, there will be no pottery, perhaps one of the oldest arts and crafts of humanity. Taurus gives an impulse to create fine and delicate works in the artistic and craftsmanship way. Meaning, a road travel at slow but safe pace. Through learning, you will be able to use potential and enjoy everything you have obtained. I kind of go with them fighting to do whatever this person that's constructing them to fight up against. And that person is letting them know that they have to, use whatever they have to get where they're going. It's all in the game. Then we have 8 of air. A great cage with 8 levels, each with a door. A grill has been imprisoned in it. Sadness seems to frame the apparently incredible or impossible scene. A desire to seize and imprison something pure and innocent. Truth cannot be hidden or detained. The bars represent ignorance, weakness, foolishness, hangman, stopping what should be naturally evolving and finding other courses. This is them, what they did to Vine, and now somebody trying to put them in a cage. And they don't want to be in it. a desire to seize and imprison. People did not want Vaughn to be what he was. They knew that he could not be stopped. They knew that he was too much to be, controlled or led away. So they had to get him and put him in a cage. Now the same people that got them to turn their backs on him are trying to put them in a cage as well. It's crazy, but it's coming. We got 4 of air. A man is lying in the middle of the African savannah with 4 birds of prey around him. One of them is about to attack him, while the others are biting and pecking at his body, causing him extreme pain. One of the birds is attacking his head, his future. That's what they did to Vaughn. His plans. Another at his feet, his past, what he has done. The third one is talons at the height of his solar plexus, which will make him lose his balance. And the fourth is supporting the other 3 by silencing the scene and casting its evil shadow so that one will learn what will happen. Dangerous situations are at play. Your position is completely unfavorable. There is no escape, no chance of doing anything, since you are being attacked from all sides and paths are closed. Nothing could be made real. There are trouble at all levels. It don't matter. So what they did to Vaughn is coming back for them. They can run from this person that's got them fighting to win. The person that's controlling them. The cage that they don't want to be in. This is what they did to Vaughn. It's coming back to them. You better believe it. You better believe it. Then we got this last card. This man and the star. Let's see. Everything that happened to Vaughn, it's gonna happen. It's gonna come back. So all the people that played parts, and somebody's pulling their strings. Somebody told them, y'all better get out there and make it look like it's real. This whole situation has been crazy, and when I heard that song, and I'm telling you, them ad-libs sound so much like Vaughn, I'm like, wait a minute. Lil Durk has been trying to recreate himself for how many years? He come back out with a new persona, something different, and it's crazy after Vaughn passed how he went up. But yeah, he not fooling me. Hold on, y'all. Find this man. Here we go. The man. I think this is Vaughn. A man naked, just as he was born, which represents his essence, his position, and therefore like that of a 5-pointed star, because 5 are the senses, 5 directions in which he moves: north, south, west, east, and center. 5 elements he needs to live. The 5th being his soul or spirit. He directs his 5 terminal points the head to upper extremities to lower extremities. The 5 points of the star, each 5 lines of the pentagram, thus the spiritual dimension, because the symbol of the star, 5 points, represents central manifestation of light. Faith, hope, favorable prospects. This is Vaughn telling us he gonna win. Creation, inspiration, creativity, mentalism, and psychism. So that's the last card I put. This is what Vaughn telling us that he's gonna win. Oh, I'm sorry, and I got this card here too. But no matter what they did to Vaughn, in the end, he's gonna win. And then we got 2 of fire. That's the last card, y'all. A lion. And I always say Vaughn because he is a Leo. Is the lion. A lion and a lioness are guarding the entrance to a temple. The lioness is on the left side, representing feelings, and the lion is to the right. The lioness is to the left side, representing feelings. The lions to the right, relating to actions or deeds. Behind them is a temple belonging to no particular religion, but devoted to true thinking and freedom. Free meaning needs to join forces for mutual understanding and protection. Companionship is new and enterprise for their jobs. Joining compared to our deeds express a long, equivalent, and rationalist attitude. Remember we said, is it for show or is they doing it for the industry? I don't know. But somehow I think that this is telling us that they are somehow putting on this play and they want everybody to think that they're beefing, but they're not. The puppet master got them dancing, acting like they're fighting. Because they don't want to be put in this cage. Whoever the guy is doing all this work. And he making them work. They don't want to be like Vaughn, how he was attacked. Because Vaughn was attacked for sure. But it's coming for their ass. This person represents Vaughn, saying that naturally all things come back with karma. But somehow we think they're beefing and they're really not. We shall see. We gonna find out, y'all. Give me your thoughts and opinions at the end. I'm gonna make another video because I got some other stuff I want to talk about. Mama gotta go to the bathroom. Love y'all.